So Hare Krishna, today, 8th of July 2020, we'll be taking the last two sloka of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 6, 39 and 40. So maybe another 4-5 minutes extra, so we'll excuse me for that. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudiraye Nashtapraye Subhadresho Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistuki Ato Bhagavato Maya Mayinamapi Mohini Yat Swayam Chadna Vartmatma Nabeda Kim Utapare. Ataha, therefore, Bhagavataha, godly, Maya, potencies, Mayinam, of jugglers, Api, even, Mohini, enchanting, Yata, that which, Swayam, personally, Cha, also, Atma Vartama, self-sufficient, Atma, self, Na, does not, Veda, no, Kim, what, Ata, Uta, to speak, Apare, others. Translation and purport. The wonderful potency of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is bewildering even to the jugglers. That potency is unknown even to the self-sufficient Lord. So, it is certainly unknown to others. Om Ajnana-Timirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshumritam Yenam Tasmai Sri Guruve Namah Sri Chaitanya Mano Vishnava Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamayam Dadati Supatantikam Bandeham Sri Guru Shidapatikamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathan Vidantam Sajivam Sadhuitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Raghunathan Vidantam Sajivam Sadhuitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakhan Vitam Cha हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कंचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी प्रश्मानुषुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वांशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठापुत्रे श्रीमती पताका स्वामिनिधि नामने नमः आचार्यपादाय नित्याय कृपाप्रदायने गौरवसाधमदाय नगरग्रामतारणे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठापुत्रे श्रीमती भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिधि नामने नमस्ते सरस्वतीदेवे गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पासे तीर्थाणि। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। अतो भगवतो माया मायिनामपि मोहिनी यत् स्वयं चात्मवर्तात्मा न वेद किम उतापरे। So, Maitreya Rishi is saying to the Vidura, the wonderful potency of the Supreme Person of Godhead is bewildering even to the jugglers. Man maya mohit deha. Everybody in the material world and the spiritual world, they get bewildered by trying to understand the glories of the God. And what he is giving, the potency is unknown even to the self-sufficient Lord. There is always a competition between his potency and between his mind. The more he is trying to know the Lord, the potency increases. And the more potency increases, the Lord has to increase his intelligence and mind, and it goes on and on and on. So, Vidura is being informed by Maitreya Rishi, even his glories are not known to him, then certainly unknown to others. As in last class we heard, Brahma is saying, my dear Lord, I know you. And what I know you, that nobody can know you. What I know you, nobody can know you. Let's say what Prabhupada says. The frog is philosopher and the mundane wranglers in science and mathematical calculation may not believe in the inconceivable potency of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This the frog is philosopher. Prabhupada is quoting in many slokas in the purport, because he is fed up with these people, that why are they exercising brain? Their brain has a limitation. They cannot reach whatever they think. There is a boundary for that, not more than that. And that's why he's saying the frog is the analogy of a frog who tried to understand the Pacific Ocean from a small pond. Prabhupada says, but they are sometimes puzzled by the wonderful jugglery of a man and the nature. Such jugglers and magicians of the mundane world are actually puzzled by the jugglery of Lord in his transcendental activities. When Prabhupada was in Mayapur, the PC Sarkar had come to meet him. And somehow that among the devotee circle, they came to know that this PC Sarkar is a magician. So, Prabhupada, understanding the feeling of his devotees, he told PC Sarkar, please show some tricks. So PC Sarkar, obliging Srila Prabhupada, he showed them many tricks. And there is a big applause. And when this program was over, Prabhupada said, now PC, we liked your magic, your jugglery, very nice. But would you like to see my jugglery? PC Sarkar said, yes Prabhupada, please show me. So he showed all the 7 devotees of a different continent. He said, PC Sarkar, see, these are my juggleries. He said, you are amazing. So even the jugglers and the magician of the mundane world, they actually become puzzled at the jugglery of the Lord. It is very difficult. At one point, Lord is sling the clothes of the gopis. Another point is supplying the clothes to the Draupadi. Everything is contradiction. And in this way, because of the contradiction, nobody can really understand who the Krishna is. Definitely, nobody knows. Janma karma chame divyam. So that the person who does not have the information of Divya, how they can understand Krishna's in character? A big question mark. Why did he like this? Why did he like this? Why did he like this? Is the people like of Sisupala character? They always try to find the fault, thinking they know much better than anybody else. Alas, if they could. But they are trying to adjust their bewilderment by saying that it is all mythology. Means is somebody's brainchild. Whether you talk of Mahabharata and Ramayana, it's just a myth or Purana, so many stories. You say, no, it's a myth. It's not actual fact. There is, however, nothing impossible or mythological in the Supreme Omnipotent Person. The most wonderful puzzle for the mundane wrangler is, while they remain calculating the length and breadth of the unlimited potency of the Supreme Person, his faithful devotees are set free from the bondage of material entanglement simply by appreciating the wonderful jugglery of the Supreme in the practical field. Simply appreciating his Leela, his Vani, his Vigraha, his sound vibration. They get free. Antagata to papam. They become immediately apicheta sudaracharo bhajate mamanyane bhag. Chipram bhavati dharmatma. So many things that they don't have to wait. You know, the rishis, they would meditate upon thousands and thousands of years. And what a great facility for the people like us in the age of Kali. Simply chant, read, associate, have prasadam, and your liberation is guaranteed. A small banyan fruit contain thousands of small seeds, and each seed holds the potency of another tree, which again hold the potency of many millions of such fruits as cause and effect. We already know the story of the cobbler and the pandit. So, the trees and the seed engage in devotees in meditation about the activities of the Lord, while the mundane wrangler wastes time in dry speculation and mental concoction, which are fruitless in both this life and the next. In spite of their pride in speculation, they can never appreciate the simple activities of a banyan tree potency, which speculators are poor soul destined to remain in the matter perpetually. So, in a way, Krishna can be known easily if you simply have a faith. A child has a faith in his father, let his father protect him. One nice example, that once in a train there was a wrestler and there was a son, a small son with his father traveling in a train, and this the wrestler, he was trying to tease the child. Once, twice, thrice, the child got angry. And child said, hey, mind your business. If I tell my father, he'll beat you up. He said, how? Well, he beats me, left and right. He can also beat you. See, so much of faith. He knows his father can protect him, and that's the faith. That much of faith we should have in Krishna. Rakhe Krishna, Mare Krishna, Rakhe Ke. Inconceivable understanding and character of Krishna. Yashasmana Matrena Janma Sansara Vandana. Simply by remembering such a great potency. So many people like Ratnakar and all, simply by even chanting in the reverse order, they became a great devotee of the Lord. So it is not the potency that we may have. It is the potency on the name invested. Nam Nam Akari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shakti Tatrarpita Niyamita Smarana Kala. The Shakti has been invested. The potency has been invested. So simply chant and be happy. Jayabhakta Swami Guru Maharaj said that even anybody who said haram, he is getting immense benefit of by uttering that word. Because in the haram, the word Ram is intact. So much of potency. You know, this is the beauty. So let me take to the next text also, so that we finish in time. Yeto prapya nyavartant vachasya manasasah aham chane ime deva tasmai bhagavate namaha. Yataha, from whom? Aprapya, being unable to measure. Nyavartanta, cease to try. Vacha, words. Cha, also. Manasa, with the mind. Saha, with. Aham cha, also the ego. Ane, others. Ime, all these. Devaha, demigod. Tasmai, unto him. Bhagavate, unto the person of Godhead. Namaha, offer of senses. Translate purport by his divine grace. Words, mind, and ego, with their respective controlling demigods, have failed to achieve success in knowing the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, we simply have to offer our respectful obeisances unto him as a matter of sanity. So the words, the mind and ego, and their controlling demigod, even they have failed to understand. Even the Lakshmis, Sahasreshu Lakshmi, they are trying to enter in the rasa dance of Krishna. They are also lacking something. Krishna, they are worshipping Krishna in his opulent form. But they want to get so friendly that their transaction become very personal, and they are longing to enter into the rasa dance and try to understand the Lord. And look at Radha. Everybody is bewildered by Krishna. Everybody is bewildered by Krishna. And Krishna is bewildered by the love of Radha. And the love is service attitude. Purpose is, again, the froggish calculator may raise the objection that if the absolute is unknown, even by the controlling deities of the speech, mind and ego, namely the Vedas, Brahma, Rudra, and all demigods headed by Brihaspati, then why should the devotee be so interested in this unknown object? Krishna is not unknown. He said, Naham prakasa sarvasaha moha maya samavrita mudhoyam na vijanati mameva paramabhyayam. So, Lord is not unknown. He is unknown to the foolish and rascals. So these froggish philosophers, they don't understand. So naturally they may say, but devotee they know. Yoma pashyati sarvatra, sarvatra cha mai pashyati, tasyam na pranashami, sachame na pranashati. The Lord has already said that He is always available to the faithful. Mad karna mad paramo mad bhakta sangha varjitaha. Nirvaira sarvabhutesu yo me mameti pandava. So if we have these qualities, we will be able to see it. See, if you have to see the sun, you have to come out of the house. You cannot say, well, if there is a sun in the horizon, let the sun inside my bedroom or in my kitchen or somewhere. Like that. You have to come out of it. Come out of the cell. So, they may say, if you don't know Him, in some places say, the Lord is sitting in the seventh sky. They are saying, Lord is sitting in the seventh sky. But He has no form. Now, if He has no form, then who is sitting in the seventh sky? He says He can listen, but He has no ear. He can see, He has no eyes. He can smell, but has no nose. He can run faster than the fastest, but He has no legs. Now, what they are trying to say, the God does not have the legs and hand and the eyes and nose like us, but He has. Further purpose, the answer is that the transcendental ecstasy enjoyed by the devotees in delineating the pastimes of the Lord is certainly unknown to non-devotees and mental speculators. If you say the Lord has jumped 80 miles from Mathura directly to the Dwarika in that particular hill when He was running away from the fight of Jarasandha, is it possible? For humanly possible? No. Not possible. How can a Hanuman can lift that Sanjivana booty, the hill? How is possible? How it is possible for a small boy to lift up Govardhana hill? Is that inconceivable, right? But we know, if Krishna can float these universes, the billions of universes in the sky, what is so great about lifting the Govardhana hill? Or empowering his devotee to take the Sanjivana hill? It's not possible. But logically, it may not be. Isn't it? Once in a family there was a boy, 5-6-year-old boy, and they were seeing the album of his daddy's wedding. So in the daddy's wedding, when he seen the album, he saw everybody, Nana, Dada, Bua, Fuwa, this and that, and everything, friends. He started crying. He said, why are you crying? He said, where is my photo? Why my photo? You have not taken my photo. Now the child may not know. If every family members are there in the photograph, why the child is not there? So these people have this kind of brain. They don't understand. Prabhupada said, unless one realizes the transcendental joy, naturally one will come back from the speculation and concocted conclusion, because he will see them as neither factual nor enjoyable. But the devotees can at least know that the absolute truth is the supreme personality of Godhead, Vishnu. As the Vedic hymns confirm, Om Tad Vishnoho Paramam Padam Sada Pashyanti Shuryah. Bhagavad Gita 15.15 also confirms this fact. Vedesha Sarver Aham Eva Vedyah. By culture of Vedic knowledge, one must know that Krishna and should not falsely speculate on the word Aham, I. The only method for understanding the supreme truth in devotional service is as stated in 18.55, Bhaktya Mam Abhijananti Yavan Yashasmi Tattvataha. You see, it's like that. You suppose you happen to meet a rich man. Now you may speculate. He may have 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 20 million. But all your estimate will be failed in calculation. So the better thing, ask him. If he reveals that what kind of billionaire he is, then that's the truth. Otherwise, keep speculating. Or you may think, this man is posing. He may have no money at all in his bank balance. So it's very, very difficult. So Bhaktya Mam Abhijananti Yavan Yashasmi Tattvataha. The Tattva, when Krishna says Swayam, if he says Pitaham se Jagata, or Manmana Bhavo, or Bhokta Aram, then we should understand he is saying it. Sarva Dharman Parityaja. So many. Or the devotee confirming, Nashto Moha Smriti Labdha, Tat Prasadat Maya Chuta, Istito Asmi Gata Sandeha, Karishe Bachanam Tava. Only by the devotional service can one know that the ultimate truth is personality of Godhead, and that Brahman and Paramatma are only his partial features. This is confirmed in the verses by the great sage Maitreya. With devotion he offers his sincere surrender, Namaha, to the Supreme Person of Godhead, Bhagavate. Namaha to whom? Bhagavate. One has to follow in the footsteps of great sages and devotees like Maitreya and Vidura, Maharaj Parikshit and Sukadeva Goswami, and engage in the devotional, transcendental devotional service of the Lord if one would know the ultimate feature, which is above Brahman and Paramatma. Thus, end the Bhaktivedanta purport of third canto, 6th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Creation of the Universal Form. And that also ends the translated purport of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 6, text 13 and 14, by His Divine Grace, Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So, we have been informed in detail how the creation of the universe took place. How it had happened gradually from Mahatattva to Prakriti, and then this and that, and Ahankar and Vaikarik Ahankar, and then so many gunas and their deities, controlling deities, and the senses and the sense objects and their combination, mana, buddhi, and all these comprises of the creation of the material world. If tomorrow somebody asks you, then how the material world was created, give him the 6th chapter of third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. He will get some insight. Not everything, but he'll get some insight. So that's the way. I'm very happy to say that we have concluded even the 6th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam of third canto. Again, the full canto is question answer, and less of philosophy, more of information. And let's venture into it. If we have a time, if we breathe through this the passage, we'll try to understand more and more. So with this, I'll come to the conclusion of my talk. Hare Krishna.